if I had the power we talked about before, I feared that's
do the
when
lay down
I'd
and
go
die.
shoot. I'm Katie Nolan out.
That's a wrap on Katie Nolan.
That's a wrap on Katie Nolan.
We have no sponsors yet. Katie, can you? How many sponsors do you have over there?
Oh, I couldn't count.
You want to
Just
toss us
all the time?
Toss us somebody?
Yeah,
Who-
sure.
who you wanna pass over?
Do you want? Well, the other day I got a read about where I had to speak about my vaginal microbiome.
We'll take it.
Oh, wait, there's a guy doing that.
I passed.
You
I
know
was like,
about
I can't say this.
You passed?
I said, like, I don't think I can say this on my podcast. I just didn't think I could talk. I didn't want to do PE, personal experience.
A product that
it
does
was
what?
for, I think it was for, I think it was like a supplement product that like helps.
Your vag biome.
Right, yours, not mine. I just
Well,
didn't
yeah,
want to
no,
be like,
but I'm
I
saying-
know when my vag is microbioming.
Yeah.
It didn't feel
You
right.
could toss
so,
that to us. We would do
So
that.
I said no thanks. But you guys can talk about my vaginal microbiome.
Not
if you
yours.
Want.
Ours. Doesn't feel like that's appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We should do what you came to do.
What?
And that was
You-
what,
you're
Asher, why'd you call
the
us
beginning
here?
of the show.
You want to do the intro?
No, yeah, do it. Okay, ready?
you
This is the
have-
first time I've ever done the intro, even though this is the second episode, or the first.
It could end up being first.
Could be first.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Okay,
Watch
so-
this.
Go to him.
Watch this.
Welcome. Oh, yeah.
Asher, go ahead.
Okay. Welcome to Bud Also, a new partner. No, we're gonna take.
Nope. Take two. You got
here
this.
we go. Ready?
You got it.
Okay. Welcome to Bud Also, a podcast where we talk about culture,
But also,
politics.
is there more?
Yeah, you say it again.
Oh, but also,
Anything we want.
yeah. You didn't say that before. Before there was only but everything we want.
No, I did say it before.
You didn't. You didn't.
Wait, is that true?
We're joined today by our friend Katie Nolan. Katie Nolan, who's recently passed on promoting her own microbiome. Here we are. This is the podcast, and you are #loving it.
Wait, what did I say before?
You didn't say that. You didn't say
You
the
just
middle
said it
thing.
once. You said it,
only
but
said
also,
once.
and then you were going to say other stuff.
Yeah, but your
But
tone
you said
that time.
politics, and then you looked at him.
The tone with which you said your inflection on politics definitely made it seem like I was supposed to say but also again. that contradicted the instructions I had
But is
previously
that why?
been
You,
given.
and that's why you went.
Yeah, it just made me clap, I guess. I guess it made me clap. We're off to a pretty good start. Okay, so wait. I think the biome stuff is already in the can. So can I say something about this?
Yeah.
About the biome? Do you know about the Brian Johnson? Is that his name?
That is his name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And you know that he
Tweeted about it.
his girlfriend's microbiome.
Yes.
I didn't even know. I didn't know
In the
that was.
99th percentile.
I didn't know that was a biome that people were looking into. I didn't. Of course, it makes a lot of sense. I think it's wonderful. I think
This
it's
guy
wonderful.
hates veg.
I always want
guy's so
everybody's
nervous.
biomes to be fucking.
Yeah, it's
to
just
be
why
perfect.
are we hearing about it? Why is he tweeting about it?
I was
why are we-
surprised that guy went. Even
Yeah.
that guy who I know tweets everything. I
He's
was
a chronic
surprised.
overshare. I feel like that's
Yeah.
kind of his brand. I mean, he's,
At least he'll be alive forever, if it works.
I mean, I am there are two small neurons that would have to shift in my mind for me to become Brian Johnson.
Damn.
And I would
Damn.
need, and I would need like $10 billion or whatever. But
yeah.
I
Is he funded? Who funds?
I don't even think he's a billionaire, but I think he's like a 500 millionaire.
I would. So
Where'd
I'm,
it get it
I'm
from?
$500 million
I don't know.
and 2 neurons away.
Yeah.
Did we talk last episode or the?
I thought this was the first episode.
Whatever episode. Have we talked previously on microphone about your can I say psychotic fear of death?
Oh no.
Why you don't have that?
I mean, I you know what? I became really more aware of it. Is this what the podcast is?
It might be.
I became more aware of it when I fell in love with my fiance, Dan,
Congrats.
because he has he lost a lot of important people very young, when he was very young. And so he has a
He's afraid of dying.
debilitating fear that people he loves are going to die.
So he's afraid
no,
of
that
other
one-
people's death.
That's
that
different.
one-
You're
That's
afraid about,
different.
you don't care
Well,
about other people, it's just you.
I am also afraid of other people's death.
But not as much.
And I'm afraid of my own.
Crippling? No, you're here.
I think at times crippling. There was a story about, I think it's I forget his name, some ancient Stoic who was suddenly overcome with a fear of death.
Who's the
so
big Stoic? Not that guy.
Seneca.
Yeah.
Right? That's not
Marcus
right.
Aurelius.
Marcus Aurelius.
That's
is-
probably the one that
is
most
sort of like
people would say
the
first.
tech bro, but he's not the first one. I think it's
If you're at home, you can Google this.
Epictetus, possibly.
Great.
Epictetus?
Epictetus is.
That sounds like
But I think Seneca.
My porn name.
I think Seneca.
how the Romans would say
Absolutely, Epictetus.
how the Romans would say big boobs. Okay, go ahead.
I think Seneca was the first.
Oh, it's my fault.
What did you do?
I touched it
I
on
looked
its
away.
penis.
Do you want
Sorry,
to move
sorry,
it? You
Asher,
can move
go.
it a
Nope,
little.
I did, but it's fine now. Go
I
ahead.
think.
believe the sounds it made.
I think this is. On a subconscious level, you're so desperate to get out of me talking about skepticism,
Kind of, a little.
about stoicism, that you're creating a technical problem. I forget who it was. One of them was so overtaken by a fear of death that he fell to the ground and couldn't get up. I do think
Yeah,
I
panic
have
attack.
I have that in me. Yeah.
It's like never got up again?
Well, I think that was the beginning of the turn to Stoic philosophy. So I think he got up eventually once. Yeah.
Like days, weeks.
I don't know the whole story,
years.
but there's another guy, and it might be the same guy who fell
always the
down.
chance.
So it's another guy who fell down, and he decided it was time to die, and he did.
Like
I
just,
would like to be that.
just to be like, I'm
I would
done
like
now.
to go like, and all done.
That's a wrap on Katie.
And that's it. Exactly. Thank you very much.
I would love to have that power. That would be a cool power. Like
What are you
I
guys
do think I'd
talking
use. I think I'd use it too much. I think
Well,
I'd use it. You can only use it once.
Yeah, you
but
can't
I
use
think
it
I'd
too
use it
much.
too early. I think.
Maybe.
But I like to be like if I'm 86 or 99 and I've been in a home for 7 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I just am like I'm all set now.
All my stuff
I'd
doesn't
like to
work
go
anymore.
Like, boop.
My microbiome is
it
crazy.
hurts to breathe.
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna my microbiome.
I'm just saying
Please,
then.
is
We don't know
still
what the future.
fine.
Okay, great.
It's gonna be popping. It
Does
was my
my-
number one priority.
Do my balls have a microbiome? Does everything have a microbiome?
I don't know, but let's
I don't
move
know.
off
Gut has
of
a
it. What
gut.
if
I
we
mean,
all
gut is the
just-
famous microbiome.
What is? Yeah, gut.
Yeah,
I
the
know
gut,
guts
right.
have guts
Yeah,
have a
no,
microbiome.
I mean, I think it's for cavernous spaces
okay.
or something.
Like
I guess
any-
that would be
like
my
like
uterus.
isn't
It's,
there? There's not microbiome here. There's no biome.
I'm not sure, and I don't feel comfortable saying.
We're here with Katie Nolan, microbiome expert.
Thank
Wait, what's
you.
the name of the product that tried?
Why would I say? I feel like we've
no.
we've done a
Because
bad.
we're gonna take We're gonna take it. They're gonna be our sponsor.
I'm not gonna. I
You're not
don't.
gonna say?
No.
You don't have to.
I don't want to. What
If you had
is
to
this?
guess, if you had to guess what the name of it is, Asher, what would you guess?
It's something that improves the health of your vaginal microbiome.
Yeah.
I think I don't
be-
remember.
it would be
I just
insane if
remember
it makes
said
it worse.
vagina in there.
Is your microbiome too vaginal?
Poppin'?
Too poppin'?
Too good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Vagisil learned its lessons that you don't want like the
Vag.
word. I don't think so. I think it's not. I think it's going to be something
But
totally.
Summer's Eve was too vague.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I
what do
didn't-
you have to?
That could be
split the
anything. What
difference.
does that have to do with it down there?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be anything. It really could
be
anything.
anything.
Yeah. Well, how's your life, Katie? Is it okay?
Yeah, it was going fine. Yeah.
You got here early.
Crazy. I
That was
feel
amazing.
Out of body experience for me. Yeah.
Why? Because the subway was just so
I
fluid?
kept thinking because the time that we were supposed to be here was going to be rush hour, so I kept thinking that for some reason it would be slower. I'd have to
Yeah.
wait for a train because somebody else they'd be full, and it was perfectly fine. Got on the first train, got me here in like 12 minutes, and then I was
Beautiful.
like, I'm 30 minutes early. That's never happened
of
to me
unheard
in my
of.
life. That's never. I stood outside and was like, I could do this for 12 minutes.
I'm a late person, but maybe
I learned
slightly
that
less
today.
late.
Showed up
Okay.
here
Well, I showed up
not-
on time.
Was it on time?
Because you were early. So you just never been before the other people.
And so I will say I maintained the social contract that I often say when I'm late, which is that it's just as rude to be early. And so I maintained that by not coming in here. I was like, I'll wait outside.
So it's not rude to
I'll
be early.
kill some time. I think it is.
I think it's rude to be early. I think it's rude to be early to like someone's house.
Yeah.
Where
I
they're
think
like, if
it's
it-
rude to be early if like if I'm like, I got 20 minutes before my next thing and I got to use it to get in the minds of like, what am I asking this? And then you show up 20 minutes early. Now I've got to talk with you and I don't actually get to do the thing I devoted my
You
This
can
is
tell
very
we
fu-
didn't do any of that shit.
I was absolutely 20 minutes. Douglas,
Yeah,
were you upset that I was here 20 minutes early? Be honest.
I was doing a vocal warm-up.
And then he couldn't do that anymore because that's embarrassing as hell to do in front of other people.
What was the warm up you were doing?
Hallelujah.
Oh,
Wow, I'm so
actually
sorry that I did anything to stop that from
beautiful.
continuing.
That was
that's nice. He's getting all the vowel sounds in there. You know, sometimes when you go to church, they do the hallelujahs real somber like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like a church where the hallelujah is like,
Christ
hallelujah.
has
Where it's like,
died.
pow!
I'm with you.
I mean,
I'm with
you know this. I mean, at synagogue, everything is somber.
Yeah.
Even
well,
the
Purim, I
joyful
feel like
songs are.
things get a little wacky on Purim. I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like.
the celebrations themselves, but the songs, everything you say sounds like you're in the act of dying.
Yeah, it sounds a little solemn.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of bar mitzvahs.
Yeah.
So
Wait, weren't you at one point a bar mitzvah person?
A dancer, a bar mitzvah dancer. That was
Yeah.
the entertainment. Mhm.
And tell us about that.
Why?
How long
It
did you do
was,
that for?
For quite some time. I did it at the end of high school, and then I did it my like freshman and maybe sophomore year of college because in Long Island, the bar mitzvahs
industry is popping
are
off.
like weddings. I remember
Yeah.
being like, a carving table? What is this? It was amazing. They paid so much money. And it was like for 4 hours of, come on, guys. Why aren't we dancing with any of the girls?
So that's what you were trying to bring the.
It
bring
was
the-
like you would
bring them
host
together?
Coke and Pepsi. You would, which was the game that I assume everybody played.
have
You
no
guys
what
played
that is.
Coke and
What's
Pepsi
Coke
at bar
and Pepsi?
mitzvahs? I don't remember now, but it was the big bar mitzvah game where you would like stand on opposite sides of the dance floor and.
No.
You mean boys on one side, girls on the other?
No, I don't think so. I think it was like teams, and they would call
Oh.
things out, and you would have to do them. I don't.
We
have
had Snowball.
Okay,
What's
we
that?
did that. That's where you start with the birthday boy or girl and their partner of choice, and then when they call Snowball, you have to split and grab new partners and come
It's
into
the most mortifying experience.
And so my job was to dance with the kid that I could tell was about to be mortified. I would go like,
That's such a
"I
generous-
choose
You dance with the lonely boy.
Yeah.
Now, did that make the lonely boy feel better, or did he know that he was being pitied?
No, I think it made them feel better. I think it
Okay.
made them feel better. I think, and then I also think
And you're also like- you're
sometimes
like-
it made them feel a little bit too good. And I was like, well, I was only doing a favor, so maybe we should chill.
This was a
You're
pity
kinda-
dance,
You're
little
kind
guy.
of creeping me out, kid. I didn't mean to
'Cause
enable
you're like a 19-year-old at this time, right?
Yeah. When do you? How old are you? A freshman year of college?
Something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How many bar mitzvahs do you think you were at?
Oh, that I danced for probably like I don't know 26. Maybe probably lower. I'm really bad at this and feeling anxious.
And was it always?
Don't pull up my stats. I don't know. Could have been 12. Could have been 26.
We actually have the numbers.
Bring them out.
You're pulling to get together, and then sometimes the lonely boy. Are there ever times when you're just like I was at a bat mitzvah recently, and there's just people like just kind of on the dance floor, just kind of like hyping you up, not really attracting people.
It's very embarrassing. We had little dances.
And did you like the people that you did that job with?
Some of them, yeah. It was very, we work at a DJ company on Long Island, so different personality type probably than I would normally gravitate towards. But a lot of my experience on Long Island was that, learning that like this person who you think you've got nothing in common with could actually end up being like, oh, well, they've got that part of them I understand and relate to. And so, yeah, I think we had fun. There was a lot of drama. A lot of people were sleeping around. Not me. But it was a lot of
intra-office sexuality.
It was almost like a restaurant vibe, you know, where you're like, okay, so those two are sleeping together, and
I guess if it's a bunch of 20-year-olds dancing all the time, that's gonna happen.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, to like Pitbull and stuff. Yeah.
Are you a Pitbull fan?
I don't listen to him often.
Our friend is a big fan, but I actually off the top of my head can't think of one song by Pitbull.
Sure, you can.
Yours?
You know.
I know the
Bring
songs.
it, meet me at the hotel room. Dan and I went to a wedding where they played that while they cut the cake. You get the
but
hotel,
that's great.
motel. Is this ringing any bells?
Is this one?
Holiday
Is
Inn.
Timber? Is that
Timber's
That's Kesha.
featuring
And I
Pitbull.
think, yeah.
featuring Pitbull?
She's on tour. I'd go to that.
I would too.
I like
She's
Kesha
nuts.
very much.
I like her
You know what
too.
song Kesha is on that I also really like, and maybe this is not cool to say.
Whoa.
Macklemore. Isn't that Macklemore? The Good Old Days. Isn't that Macklemore?
I think so.
Probably.
I only know this because you posted an Instagram story last week with this song. as-
Okay, then it is.
as the backing track.
then it is.
And I remember it because I
Sorry.
saw it and I was like,
I don't remember
is
where
this
we
Lamar?
netted
Is this
out.
my camera? I like Macklemore. I think I say it on every podcast.
I don't know. And why is that? I don't
Because
remember.
here, can I tell you why? Mm-hmm. Every song's good.
Every song.
I mean, every
is
song I
good.
know, they're good.
Wasn't the knock? Because I'm not remembering where we netted out on Macklemore, but I do remember when people were like, "That Love Is Love" song.
The gay-
he
the-
got a
the
little
song
too
about-
like, "Not me, I'm not gay, but it's totally cool if you're gay, but not me."
I think it was very successfully sent up by the Lonely Island and pop star Never Stop Stopping. and I feel like
a fantastic underrated
An
film.
incredible
very funny.
movie.
And
Yes.
I think that they did such a good job parodying it that we actually remember the parody song better
That's exactly
than the
I
it.
think that is
original.
true.
That's
And I actually
exactly
don't
it.
remember how the actual song went.
It is kind of a gut punch how
Yeah.
good the parody is. It's an incredible parody. It's sort of like the Tina Fey Sarah Palin, where it's almost a death
You remember
knell.
it as like
That's
she said she
because
could
it's
see
so
Russia
good.
from her house, and you're like, that's not kind
Yeah.
of
We got you.
right.
There
But
was a oh sorry, go ahead.
I should tell you one fact about that song,
Yeah.
which is that somebody that I think we all like very much tweeted about how good that song was when it came out. And it's a very famous person,
Is this your
especially
way?
here in New
Oh,
York
I
City.
literally thought you were trying to
like
tell us that
very
you
much.
tweeted
Yeah,
this.
me too. I was like, I like you fine.
It's Zoran Mamdani.
oh damn.
If
it's
you
a
go
little
back and look at his
old.
tweets, he loved that song when it came out.
Wow.
That
So you like it now, don't you? So you kind of
No,
like it now, don't
here's
you?
my thing. Once you become the mayor, I'm like, okay, so what are you doing? And he's been doing a lot, but I don't go like, I love him. It's like I wanted him to he got the job, and now go do the job, and he
Okay,
does.
fair.
But I don't go like, he liked it, I like it, because I can't stand that. That's
Okay.
everywhere.
Well, I do that. That is what I do.
Well, he does give me my personality, so
I've downloaded my personality from a bunch of Zoran Mamdani YouTube videos.
he's a brilliant and incredible person who I'm glad he's doing the job that he's doing.
I'm a big fan. I don't think he's done any bad stuff yet.
No, the stuff with the shoveling I loved, where he was like, I'll pay you, come grab a shovel.
With the shoveling of the snow.
Yes. It
Yes,
was like,
the
we need
shoveling
to
of the
snow
snow.
out, people need money, ba-boom, pieces together.
Yep.
He's just he's doing a good job. I'd like him to keep doing a good job, and I'm not a fan of any politician. Do your job.
Yeah, I think the ratings are up for our guy, Mamdani. I think he's one of those guys who got in and the ratings went up. And usually, they don't do that.
No.
They go down.
I'm sitting on this incredible Macklemore story that you guys are
Please,
Oh my God.
no, I'm so
You
sorry.
have to.
I'm so
You have to.
sorry.
I can't
If I sing a song, can we do that?
No,
You-
probably not.
So you
err
know
on the
about
side
podcasts,
of
'cause you
no.
have-
Just
okay.
err on the side.
I think
of
if
no.
I sing it, it's fine because it will be so different from the song.
Undiscernible.
No one
Won't
will
be
know.
able
I
to
think if
know.
you sing it because you're trained,
Yeah.
you have an instrument.
Thank you.
I think
A gift, but fine, yeah.
yeah, as a gift. I don't actually have a good I mean, I have a Macklemore thought, but it's not worth.
Please
playing.
say it.
no,
Let's
this is
go-
just
let's-
you second guessing
let's
because
go
you
back.
thought it
Oh,
was good.
this isn't
and
a second
now-
guess. No, this is a third, fourth, fifth. It's just an observation. But do you remember? Do you remember the song "Thrift Shop"?
Of course.
That's the
Do I
first,
remember? It's a fucking incredible song.
That's
Changed
the
my
first one.
life.
There's a line in Thrift Shop when he says he's like talking about walking through the club or something, and he's critiquing people who spend a lot of money on T-shirts.
You've
Do you
told me
remember
this
this
before, yes.
I've told you this before.
Yep.
God, so I
Not
made you
me.
go back to hear.
I'm
Okay,
fresh.
this is just for Katie.
I'm fresh. And anybody listening.
Yeah, anyone listening?
Maybe.
People are listening.
Anyone listening who hasn't met Asher in real life and had this told to them before.
Actually, this plays into a very real fear I have, which is I'm slowly becoming someone
Who tells the same stories over and over.
because we all have a soundboard. Like we're all like an E-Bombs World soundboard board with a handful of things. We're trying to find the most appropriate button to play.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then as we get older, that soundboard's getting smaller, so it becomes more obvious that it's a soundboard. Like when we're younger.
Cactus. It's a song I wrote about the cactus. Cactus.
And see, that's something.
Cactus,
That's
there
something you do.
are.
He does
I
that
hit
all-
my
he's done
hand
that on
on
every
the
podcast.
cactus. Okay, go ahead.
Is
Now
that-
the Macklemore thing.
So Macklemore has a song called "Thrift Shop." Do you know
Should be
that
a
song?
podcast
Yeah.
host. Yeah,
I've
uh-huh.
heard of that.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was like his first big song, and then but there's a part of that song when he's talking about guys in the club wearing a T-shirt that's very expensive. It's like a designer T-shirt, and the line is, they do something. He's like, I do some simple edition. That's $50 for a T-shirt.
Yeah.
The implication being no one should spend $50 for a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2018 or something.
Watch this.
I can't wait.
Watch this.
Come on. Give it to me.
Okay.
Give it to me straight.
Are you familiar with the GQ series where a celebrity tells you 10 things they like that are like in their bag or something?
I
You'd be
love
like,
this.
Fucking probably. I've probably
this.
seen it.
It's like Pedro Pascal being like, I never go anywhere without this candle. Whenever I'm on the
Right.
road, I burn this candle. It makes me feel like I'm at home. And this notebook, I write everything down in this notebook, whatever.
You know this.
Yeah, of course.
You've seen
yes,
this
I'm
kind of
familiar with the
thing.
concept of what's in your bag. Get to the what the
Katie's
fuck's in,
fu-
what's
Katie's
in his
furious.
bag.
Okay, so
What's in the bag?
Watch this.
Do you know that? Do you know that kind of segment?
I
Fuck you. Go.
do.
So this is so. I'm
I'll wait for this.
It's 15% of the podcast now. Is this anecdote that I don't feel strongly about? Macklemore does one of those where he talks about his stuff, and all of it is like crazy expensive designer stuff that he's super happy with.
Yikes.
And that is the full anecdote.
Not even. I thought
So
it was that he
he's-
pulled out a $50 T-shirt. It wasn't even in that. It was just all expensive.
You know what's funny? In the moment, I couldn't remember what it was. And I was like, should I just say it's a shirt because it makes the story better? And I was
And
like, you know
then
what?
no. You
don't
thought-
remember if it is. Just be honest.
Yeah.
I just remember it was the design. It was
Douglas,
design.
if there's any way you can find this, we'll stop at any point in the podcast to talk about it.
It's, I think, kind of incredible that you told it for the millionth. It sounded like time,
least
but
millionth.
chose not to improve upon it at all.
I was,
And I think
in
that's
my defense,
really
and I shouldn't
beautiful.
defend
I
myself
think that's
because
really
I'm mad
beautiful.
at me.
I think that's really. Here it is, right behind
This
your
is
head.
what's going to get us kicked off YouTube, by the way. Is that we're showing
I
this
did
in
not
the back.
recognize
That's
him.
his bag?
I did not recognize him at all. Look at
Yeah,
him.
you got to have the long charger. He is right.
Maybe it's the bag. I think it might be the bag is like this vintage Louis Vuitton bag or something.
There you go.
He looks
2005
like a
vintage.
character in The Count of Monte Cristo.
He looks like a Jamie. What's his face? White rapper Jamie. Comedian that played a white. Yeah.
Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah.
Thank you,
He
Douglas.
looks like a Jamie Kennedy character.
Yep.
There's just something special about it, man. Whoever had it before me took really good care of it. Am I gonna get
Actually, now that he said that, it makes me think he bought it at a thrift shop for like no money.
Thank
Got
you,
it at
Douglas.
maybe
And
a
the entire
thrift shop. I
The
don't know.
entire criticism is completely moot. And it wasn't a criticism, it was an observation. I have
Thank
no
you.
problem with him.
Jamie Kennedy.
There he is.
It's such a convenient.
Can we
for
lift
you to
out that
look at
entire
it.
section?
Asher, the story is that Asher found out that years after recording Thrift Shop, Macklemore might have been a hypocrite.
But not
might
even,
have had an
but not even in a,
expensive
not
bag.
even in a way that I care about.
Shots fired, Macklemore.
While we're talking about songs in this genre,
Yeah.
Logic
Uh-huh.
and Alessia Cara.
Okay. So you're kind of, I'm not here
Are
wherever
these
you
words?
are.
Those don't click at
You're
all.
talking about 1-800-something?
Now that song they made
Oh, is that the
was
Suicide
meant to
Hotline
do.
song?
Yes, it was meant to do a lot of good, and I think it did do a lot of good.
Okay, then I regret even
But
the
I
tone
have
that I'm
to
using.
say, it unfortunately gave my depression, which is a brain issue in which my brain is very mean to me
Yeah.
most of the time, it gave it like a catchy jingle. And so
Your depression's like, hey, what's up?
whenever I'm having like a depressive thought loop, dark, I know, but funny eventually, it sings that fucking song, which I know is supposed to get you to, but it's just like gave my brain like a, I don't want to be alive.
Oh, my
it's so it's like they did the right thing.
Yeah.
But now, unfortunately, that's stuck there. I've got like a rallying cry for my depression.
The part of, I think, is this part of that song? Who can relate?
Yes.
Is that
It
part of
might
that song?
be, but I've never actually. Here's the thing: I've never actually listened to the
It is.
song. It's just that chorus.
You'll hear that one part. Who can relate for some reason
Woo!
makes me,
It's
makes
who
me
can
laugh.
relate. Woo!
Anytime I hear it,
and
it makes
me,
me laugh.
I guess, is the answer because this is it's a constant like, oh, that's catchy. It's a suicidal thought, but it's catchy.
But it's
So
really stuck in there.
It's really.
I
it's
don't
like an
want to
earworm.
say I can sing every word of that song, but I might be able to.
Whoa.
Also, I have been told in this
that
picture.
you look like Logic.
I think literally this picture, someone commented, "You look like Logic," and a porn star whose name I didn't know, and I asked who it was, and then someone said you should look him up, and I didn't. It was a porn star.
Okay,
Douglas, can you find the porn star that?
tough job, but just reverse image.
Douglas
Google
has it
image
right.
search.
Imagine it pops right
He
up.
goes, oh, please. You mean Steven?
Yeah. You mean Peter Peniston?
That's what they name him. That's it. Peter Peniston.
Didn't they
Steven's
probably?
his stage name.
Yeah.
His birth name is
He's
Penis
born
Penis.
Peter Peniston. It felt too on the nose.
Two on the penis, if you will. And
Two on the
here
penis is the
we
name of-
are. Wait, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Macklemore's so good.
I want to kill myself.
I want to kill
I'm just trying to remember the lines of thought we went down.
Oh shoot, I can't remember. Boop beep boop beep boop.
Boop-a-doop boop.
This is a good podcast.
I've always wanted to know what a 6-hour podcast feels like, and I'm excited for us to make it.
We're only 7 minutes
I've
in.
got time today. Truly, I just have to walk my dog at some point.
Okay, well, what about something else?
I saw something funny. Okay.
Here we go.
Have you all been following? Katie, do you like politics or not? I actually
No,
don't. You don't?
No.
You don't like
I-
talking
but
about it, or
it's-
you don't like
I
it?
just feel like everything became it pretty quickly, kind
All
of
right.
like gambling.
I think
and
this is
So
I think I know what this is. I think
obviously,
it's kind of
we're
fun.
not going to continue doing what I was about to say.
No, you
No,
have
no, no. I'll absolutely. It's your podcast. I'm happy to do whatever. I just feel like everybody gets so, and it's just. But go, please. No, I love it.
Be loose, live.
Tell
live
me
your
more.
life.
Okay, so basically,
Who can relate?
Oh, just take a nap.
GQ has this segment
Oh,
where they have people.
Fuck you. What is the real
I'm gonna-
thing?
Please.
I don't want to bring it up now because no one wants to
No,
talk
please.
about
I just
But-
meant, I was just making my little take of like, it's a go.
Everything is politics.
Yes,
You
but-
might be done with politics,
Well,
but politics isn't
Never
done
done
with
with
you.
me.
You know what I'm saying?
it. Okay, well, we'll spend as much or as little time on this as you want.
much. I say 40 minutes.
But
At least.
it's about
Starting.
so you've been following Trump's 250 anniversary
Having this the big celebration.
birthday party.
Martina
Okay.
McBride.
Yes. So all these musicians backing out. That's the update.
Yeah.
So we had Martina McBride backed out, Young MC backed out, Bret Michaels
God.
backed out,
God.
Milli Vanilli backed out, Commodores I think but also backed out. Morris Day in the Time, not actual Morris Day. There's a new Morris Day, but that they backed out.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
Morris Day, I think, it was Morris Day and his band The Time, but then Morris Day has since been replaced by a different.
Well, then
they're
you can't be Morris Day in the time. You're
Uh,
just the
Yeah,
time.
just the time.
Well, look who's engaging with politics now.
Oh, I knew
Here
I
she
was
comes,
a
Katie,
libertarian
politics
or
Nolan.
whatever.
Okay, so the story is that they all dropped out, and now he has no one to play his party. And then did you see his truth where he announced that he's going to play it instead?
I
I
guess
saw
I'll
a
have
long
to
truth.
call in a big dog.
Is that what he said?
No, but basically.
It honestly
And
could
it's
have been
him.
what he said. But the truth was, he wrote that thinking about bringing the number one attraction anywhere in the world, the man who gets much larger audiences than Elvis in his prime, and he does so without a guitar, the man who loves our country more than anyone else, and the man who some say is the greatest president in history, the GOAT,
The goat!
Donald J. Trump, to take the place of these highly paid third-rate artists. And, okay, two things.
They're
One,
so rich.
he says the greatest president in history, hashtag the GOAT, which is not the acronym for the, like that sounds like the GOAT is the president.
Yep.
The greatest
fair.
president of all time, the GOAT. But also, he says that instead of these highly paid third-rate artists in quotes, like they suck. He booked these guys.
booked
This
them.
is your party, man.
You
These are
booked them. You
That's the people like
asked,
you.
and then they said no, and then you said, "Well, I didn't want you anyway."
Yeah,
which
it's
is
very-
typical classic.
It's
know.
extreme.
That
It's
guy.
extremely that. I was going to break up with you, actually.
No, you're ugly and you're fat. That's when a guy DMs you and you go like, and you don't. Oh, you're not gonna answer? Well, you're ugly, and I was only being nice. Okay.
Thank
Either way,
you.
Either way, here we are.
Wait, do you have something else you want to say about that? Because that makes me think of something
Let's
else
keep
that's also
going.
politics.
Go, keep going.
That's
Dig
okay,
it. Let's eat politics slop.
Do you guys know about the Dumb-ocrats?
Yeah.
That's kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that like that's that? Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the Dumb-ocrats?
Are you saying dumb?
I'm saying Democrats.
No, I
So
don't.
Trump has started calling the Democrats the Dumb-ocrats. And
Okay.
They spelled it D-U-M.
Game
Yeah.
over.
And then there's some
That's
video
it.
that I should
Sorry,
have
2028.
I should have had
Red
I should have
wave.
had at the ready where he says like, well, you take the B out. You take the B out because nobody knows there's a B, as if he like sat in a lab.
Dumb,
and, like,
because otherwise
and, like,
they'd be saying
deconstruct-
Dumb-ocrats, and that's not going to work. If that's how dumb the people that you are saying this to, you had to take the B out so they don't say
So
it.
they don't
Then it's
say it,
maybe
the
an indication that they are DUM dumb.
It's also like the world around him is suddenly forced to be like, oh, what a genius! Like, what
Brilliant.
incredible!
Really
like it's
incredible
like
stuff.
Oscar Wilde fucking wishes he came up with Democrats. Like just an absolute genius move. A chess master.
It was like when he came up with the nickname for Ron DeSantis that was Ron DeSanctimonious, but then every time he said Ron DeSanctimonious, he had to explain it.
Yeah.
And then there was another one where he also had to explain it. He said Marjorie Taylor Brown because because
green.
when grass dies, it goes from green to
Great.
brown. But every
Good.
time he said it, he had to explain it. It was like, this is not a good nickname if you have to explain it every time.
I like the idea of that being her full nickname, though.
Marjorie Taylor
Green.
Brown, because when grass goes bad, it turns,
it turns brown.
That's exactly right.
When it once
And
was
also,
green.
like, he won that fight. So like, it's like, I don't know, man.
Well, that's kind of a wonderful thing happening.
A meteor hit Boston.
Is that true?
This weekend, out of nowhere, unannounced.
How big are we talking?
And I think small,
Yeah.
but big enough to be a meteor.
Did it
you know,
make it
and
big?
here's
Okay.
where I'm at with it is that like, I hear what that sounds like, because I saw it online and I went, no, it didn't. and it's time to go to bed. And then like the next day saw like actual local Boston news being like it hit. There was a sonic boom. It was loud. There's video of it.
I assumed you were going to say like it was actually just like a fragment.
I saw the video and I go, that could be AI easily. It's just like a bright piece of light goes down, but there's like a loud boom. And that's it. It sounds like, but it sounded groovy.
Wow, yeah, it sounds good.
Who can relate?
It's a groovy boom.
Oh, that's
So
loud.
that was so people felt like their houses shook.
We're looking at just like dash cams or something?
Yeah, and then but one of them has the video of the actual. You see the video of this. You see that something goes down in the.
Whoa.
Oh, I would think.
Watch.
I would
Keep
think
watching.
we're dying.
Me too. It like goes really fast
Whoa.
down into the.
Yep.
I've never been in an earthquake, but it felt like maybe what it might feel like.
The dogs.
Yikes.
I think if you see that, if you're in the car and you see the thing, I'm like that. We're dead.
If we if I had the power we talked about before, I feared that's
do the
when
lay down
I'd
and
go
die.
shoot. I'm Katie Nolan out.
That's her up and Katie Nolan.
That's her
Yeah,
up,
you
Katie
do
Nolan.
the I dream
Yeah.
of Genie and you're just pieced out.
Yeah, and who's this we're looking at here? What's this?
Tried to find the porn.
Jesus Christ!
That's that guy right next to me, right there.
What? Who is
That's-
No,
that?
that's
I
a
don't
porn guy?
I don't know who that is.
He's got a mouth full. Yeah.
That's me.
You said, give me a
Visual
porn guy
matches.
who looks like this guy?
Oh, am I saying these people all look crazy and this is who Google thinks you look like? That's
That's amazing.
Wow, look at these freaks with
Oh,
your,
oh,
with
this
your
is your-
exact
this
same
is
One
yours.
word
features.
I haven't got. Whatever
is
unified
your
features they have are horrifying. Maybe there's like some outlying features that are okay in
maybe,
individuals,
but I don't
as
think
a
so.
group,
But I don't think so. Actually, I wouldn't even make that concession.
when that thing's going down,
Yeah.
and then it's fast, and then you hear a boom. So obviously, I'm thinking that's a missile. We're dead. That was like when the Queen's, it was like an electrical. Do you remember this? When there was an explosion in Queens and a big green light filled the sky. I think it was during the pandemic, maybe.
Oh,
I
I,
don't remember
feel
that.
like yes, and
Wait,
it was
you
a
don't remember?
transformer exploding.
It turned out it was just a transformer.
Which I
exploding.
knew because that happened in Framingham when I was a kid, and I remember being like, green. It was green. It was an explosion. It was scary. So when it happened in Queens, I was like, I know exactly what this is. But
Would-
it is a very scary.
Would
thing.
have loved
Yeah, to have
have
that
you
sort of
accessible in
information,
that
yeah.
moment.
I've always
Because
been
for a
there.
lot of us, that felt like, oh, this is it.
It feels
there's
like
a
the beginning
green
of
light.
Cloverfield, where
Yeah,
you go
like, that's it.
Start filming because here we go. The
This is it.
monsters here.
This is it.
Wait, was anyone hurt in that? Boston?
I don't think so, but again, I'm not really feeling like it feels like everyone went, well, it was a meteor. Back to the weather, and I'm like, well, but who and why,
Yeah, I
and
wanna
why
s-
didn't we see it
I-
coming? And like,
Have we seen the impact? I want to see what it looks
I
like
don't
where
think
it hit.
so. I don't think so.
Huh.
It's
Something's
still
being hidden from
fresh.
us.
I know.
Something's
It's-
being hidden.
The thing is like online is just a constant stream of
There's too
like
many things
sloppy nonsense
Yeah.
that then you go like meteor in Boston, and everyone goes, yeah, I don't have.
Yeah, but
time."
that was 5 minutes ago. Now something else is
Right,
happening.
and we got to talk about that. And then there's a reunion on a reality show, and what did she mean when she said that? And it's just like all the time.
There's actually a really fun series on YouTube. It's GQ talks to.
I'm gonna strangle you with my hands. I'm gonna use my. Is it GQ shows Katie using her hands to strangle people? I've seen that series.
Can we talk about the Knicks for a second?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm happy for Knicks fans. Are you both
Katie,
Knicks?
I'm a Knicks fan.
I am the demo for your podcast, by the way,
Really?
because if tell me if I'm getting this
Kind
right.
of
'cause
freaky looking guys.
Yeah. They're real tough to look at.
That was your fan base.
Yeah. It's
Doesn't that feel
And
good?
that feels great.
That's
Not
all of us.
scary. Yeah.
Yes,
that they're all just
Katie.
sitting in the
We
dark.
love Katie.
Listening. I
We
love
also
that.
talked about the Knicks on the last episode of this that we
Which I
recorded,
think will
so
be the next one.
It is going to make it, or whichever one, whatever the fuck it goes, it will make it seem like this is a Knicks podcast.
That's
But you're a Knicks
true.
fan.
I am a Knicks fan. He's a Nets fan.
I was gonna say you feel like a Nets fan to me.
Like a loser.
So what, no, like loyal to the team you chose, regardless of it being the wrong choice.
I've been a fan for 2 years, so it's,
Oh, well, then get out of
I've
there.
barely been tested.
What are we doing?
I think it's walkable from my house.
Okay, that is awesome. That part
And,
is awesome. Are you a
um,
Liberty fan? Because those
I
games are
am-
more.
Liberty the best. We
I am
talked
a
about that
Liberty
on your
fan,
podcast.
but I think also, but it's like firmly bandwagoning at this
Yeah,
point.
true and fair, but you deserve it. You're a Nets fan.
I know. I
That's
need. I
never
need,
gonna
I need
work
one,
out for
I need
you.
one winner. Never.
And when
Maybe never.
When the Knicks are good, the city comes together. When the Knicks are good, the city spills out into the streets.
Yeah.
Sure, there's mayhem, but there's like joy. You
Yeah.
are a New Yorker that can't participate in that because you are on the other team. And that's like when everybody's, I feel like I'm genuinely hurting you, but when everybody comes together, you're like, have fun out there. I'm a Nets fan.
And at this point, also, the disparity between them is as wide as it has ever been.
Yeah.
It is like the Knicks are the
It's
hottest thing
the Knicks
going.
are going,
And
baby.
the Nets are the worst or one of the worst? Would you say the worst or one of the worst?
I'm not qualified
would
to say, but
I
I'd
would
say they
say
are
the
one
worst.
of the worst.
One of the worst.
I don't mean that they're the worst. They didn't have the worst record in the league last year, but they are the worst in terms of it will never. There's no feeling among anyone who is a fan of that team that
Right.
follows them closely that it will ever be
Even the
better.
years you guys started making moves to bring people in, it went so poorly that it was like, okay, let's not even try.
You know what
Sorry
I-
we did
Kyrie
that.
was like, guess what? I'm going to say the most insane
It
shit
was
you've ever heard.
really-
But you know what's fun is in the fourth quarter, because I've gone to some games. There are those guys that walk around with the signs that say "make some noise." You know what I'm
Nice,
talking about?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think that's really sweet.
It is.
And when,
Any noise will do.
When
Bang
teams
a
are
can.
kind of losing by a lot, and you
Yeah.
just like see the guy with the backpack walking around with the sign that says "make some noise," and
If
like
it wouldn't-
people are leaving, and you're
Yeah.
like, "But make some noise." You know, on your way out,
Borderline-
Bump into something, would you? It's a little quiet in here.
drop a
They could
cup.
just have signs that
Please.
just say, "Hey guys." I was watching the Spurs beat the Thunder, and afterwards,
That Wembanyama.
I love him
He's
so much.
crazy.
Tall
Tall,
as
quite tall.
fuck.
That's
Can we say tall as fuck here?
on
or
here you
no?
can. No, on
on
here you can.
our
On here?
podcast. Tall as fuck. Yeah.
Honestly, we've been
He's
through
tall as
so many possible names. Tall as fuck is possible.
Why not?
But what was I gonna say? Oh, the Spurs had they were crying and holding each other, and they just love each other. And my son is a Nets fan, and what I said to
you
him
do
was,
that
I
for?
don't even think the Nets know each other's names.
No.
I don't think those guys know who the other guys
right.
on the team are. They play the game. They probably don't even shower there. They probably go home and shower.
That's right.
They're not. I don't think they're friends.
Wasn't there? I feel like there was an article. I'm remembering an article that was summarized to me. That's how far removed we are
So
from
let's
this
go
information.
down the road. Let's all hold hands.
But
and do
there's
it.
this series on YouTube that
Don't do
GQ
it.
puts out,
Don't-
and
come on,
no,
Ash.
there's it's that I think like Cam Thomas when he was on the Nets basically just didn't socialize with anyone at any point.
I do vaguely. That's ringing bells.
Cam Thomas plays basketball like he doesn't socialize with other people on the team. Like that's a guy who just every time he touches the ball, he's like, I don't care what the fuck is happening. I'm shooting it. Are there 6 guys guarding me and I'm laying down? That's a jumper from me.
Oh man.
And he's a great scorer. A great
I think
scorer.
the NBA finals are going to be awesome. I think it's going
I
to be an
hope so.
exciting. It's the same matchup that the Knicks had last time they
It's
went.
like 99 or something.
Yeah, and I think it's Wemby is just what the hell.
Yeah.
I had a friend who said that the 2 most fun to watch players in NBA history are Michael Jordan and Wembanyama. And he said that the day, and then that night I watched a game in it was like maybe 2 weeks ago or something, and someone threw up the ball, like they missed or something, and instead of getting the rebound, Wembanyama just slapped the ball in the air and it just went in. I was like, oh wow,
It's crazy.
That's like the most fun way to have done. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was the most efficient way. It was fun.
Have we ever talked about Wembanyama doing the percentages in the press conference? This is a while back. There's a press conference where he gets asked, or he's having. It's not even really a Q&A. He's having a dialogue with them about the requirements for winning or being eligible for the MVP. There's you have to play X percent of the games, and he was asking them what do you guys think is a reasonable percentage? And somebody says, 75%. He goes, oh yeah, 75%. That makes sense. So what is that? He's like, it's 41, 20.5, 60 point, whatever the math is, 60.15 or something, 61.5. Anyway, he does the math in
I'm
his
asleep.
head. Let's cut all this out. He does the math in his head, and
What was the number he came up with?
you can see there's they do a play-by-play on GQ's YouTube.
Oh, that's nice. I probably have seen it, honestly.
I hate this podcast.
He does the percentages, in his
Okay,
head.
sure.
And the people in the room, as well as people watching, are like, what the fuck? How can this, how old is he? Fucking 19 or something?
He's a little older, but yeah.
How can this kid do this math in his head? And it also made me think of how Luka Doncic speaks 5 languages or something fluently. And those are not the smartest guys in those countries. You know what I mean? Victor is a basketball player. Luka is just those are basketball guys. the great American basketball players, like Shaquille O'Neal is not doing those percentages in his head.
No, he is
Like
not.
we are chasms away from the education.
And actually actively free falling, I believe.
Yes,
in that way.
absolutely
I believe
plummeting.
we've destroyed even what we had when we weren't crushing it.
a full abyss. That's the thing that
and
struck
I got no
me.
kids, so that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
I've
fine.
learned everything I've got to learn.
Yeah.
But the doctors coming up, I don't think are going to be as good as doctors because we don't care about. They don't read. There's no reading anymore.
Yeah, but like Victor Wembanyama is playing basketball 79 hours a day, and is still like got his mental math game up as high as it can be.
I can say with absolute certainty that I couldn't have done the math that you described.
I'm not sure that I did the math that I described, even though I saw him do the
Again, I
math.
was asleep. So
Yeah, I made Katie unconscious.
I can't. I guess I hear too much math and I go like, help wake me up when it's over. But he's also emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
Because he has also said, he had one of my favorite quotes, which was, I refuse to carry don't mess this up. I refuse to carry the burden of hiding my emotions, I believe is what he said.
That sounds like him.
Where he was like, I'm gonna, if I feel good about something and crying is cathartic in that moment, I'm gonna be cathartic. I'm not gonna feel like I have to hide that from other people for what? If that makes you uncomfortable, that's something you need to work on, but I'm not gonna carry that weight. I need to feel the way I feel because I'm living it.
This is one of the reasons I know I couldn't be a professional athlete, aside
Just
from
one.
the obvious
Just
ones.
this is the number one
I said
one.
one of,
Uh-huh.
there's many, is that I really have a hard time with like the sort of like I'm gonna like this thing, like after you making a shot going like like that
Yeah.
thing, you know,
Looking
like it's like
cool,
there's
celebrating.
always like a still, like as they cut to commercial, there's like a slow-mo of them, like the celebration, like let's go, basically. That is a vibe that I just don't think I have.
Your body has a hard time inhibiting, feeling that, showing that.
I can't be like.
What does "let's go" look like in your body?
I don't know if I have "let's go."
I
think
agree. I
that's
don't think
the
you have
issue.
a "let's go."
I don't think I have "let's go."
You don't
I
really-
would feel so self-conscious right away that I'm like, because I'm more like, am I going to
Yeah.
make you feel bad that I'm celebrating this thing? Obviously, in this case, my success is your failure. So this is
Right.
like I
Very
would feel
thoughtful of you.
I would feel arrogant.
Sure.
I would be thinking about all those
Considerate.
things,
Right.
and I would never be able to celebrate.
Sweetest
Even if
man
I,
alive.
No, not sweet. No, not, I think this is
but you are.
inhibited. What was the quote?
I refuse to carry the burden of.
she's asleep again.
God damn it! I refuse to carry the burden of hiding my emotions. I think.
I think that I carry that burden because I think that I would be too worried about, even if I won the finals. Like, you know what? Like when they win, they all put on the hats and stuff. I would feel nervous putting on the hat that says like,
No.
because they're right
No,
there.
talk
think the
through
oth-
this
do you
with
think the
me.
other guys
no,
can
no,
see
no,
us?
No, no,
Well,
there's no chance.
what I would want to do is like, hey, when we get to the restaurant later, like, let's all.
Wait till the pizza party to celebrate. They're going to give you the trophy. They have to do the presentation.
I agree with you. I'm not saying
Asher
I'm right.
would ask them to
I'm
do the
saying
trophy
You go, hey,
in the locker room.
Can we get
I
them
would
outta
feel
here?
self-conscious doing it though.
Okay.
But you're saying that you're inhibited. In other words, you have the urge, you want to do it, but you're holding it back.
No, I guess no. I don't think I want. I think I probably have. I think we all probably have the desire. I think mine is so deeply buried.
Laugh from the back of you trying to start that sentence.
I
No, it's just with you like, no, and I wouldn't. And I don't think, and I just want to say, let's ask some follow-up questions to help me paint a picture. When you go to a wedding, do you dance to the music?
Absolutely.
Okay, you're
that
out on
doesn't-
that dance floor. I'm just asking. This is
Yeah.
just to help me with. You're out on the dance floor most of the time.
It depends on how many people I know. If I know people and I'm mingling, then
Yeah.
that probably
You like
takes up more
shaking
time.
and grooving.
But if I don't know many people, then I'm dancing.
You're at a
lot.
concert. Your favorite band or singer or whatever word describes.
I saw
I
music.
have the hair in my mouth. Do you guys want this hair that I found? In my
I'll
mouth?
take it just in case.
And then I punched the microphone with it. How you doing, Katie?
I'm diseased.
Okay, you
Your
dance.
favorite band. You're at a concert. You're in the pit or whatever. Are you hands up screaming the song at the?
I'm not hands up screaming, but I am actively. I went to a concert and then later, the musician was resharing Instagram stories that people had posted from the concert. One of those stories happened to be, this is mortifying, the woman behind me.
Oh
so
no,
I was.
that's my nightmare.
I was closer to the camera than the performer.
Oh no.
And well, okay, I
You
was
were fine?
I was a
You weren't being
dominant presence.
embarrassing.
I was dancing my little heart out, and it was not a video I would have
I
posted.
can't believe is this
Can we have
still
it?
there?
Can we
No,
pull
it's
that up?
it disappears 24 hours.
Here's how I could see you.
But no one else was. I mean, I was the most active member of the audience in that
It's
shot.
not fair to you. This is like the surveillance state that we live in now, where you have to go like, and that's why
The
the generation behind us is like not dancing or moving at concerts
They're
because they're
terrified,
just so
yeah.
worried someone's gonna go like, look how embarrassing you were.
I
Which
could
is
see you.
exactly what
I
we
could.
would
That
do
was
when
the video
we pull
that he
up
shared.
that video.
It was.
Yeah.
She had captioned it. Look how embarrassing this guy. is.
Look at this.
I
And
don't
she
even-
was right, and she was right, and the comments all agreed unanimous.
But honestly,
Look at this. Look at this freak. Parentheses. Katie Nolan fan? Question mark. Wait, I cut you off. What were you saying?
You didn't cut me off.
I was going to ask that. Or I was going to say that I could see you not dancing at things because you're worried that you'd be blocking the stage.
I do.
What
I
is
do get
that?
self-conscious
What
about that.
is that?
I try to sit in the back if I can.
what do you do on your birthday every year?
Buys other people
Literally
gifts.
nothing.
Agonize.
One day closer to the end.
That's such a funny answer. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Wait, what do you do?
It's your day. It's supposed to be the day you don't have to worry.
I'm not
or feel bad
defending
about.
any element of
Right,
this.
you feel bad about this.
This is not how I
you don't
advocate
celebrate
living.
you. You don't like celebrating
How
you.
how do you celebrate you?
Well, I don't probably do a very good job of it either.
Glass
I
houses.
just see it in you more plainly. Dan is also this way. Dan does not like being celebrated. He had like there was a party after his HBO special, which was like our second date, and he the party was assembled for him. Everybody there was there to see him, and he was like, "I want to go," and I was like, "It's been 5 minutes. You have got to do another lap. We cannot."
How many laps did you talk him into?
Like 3 before he
Hey.
finally was like, "We have got to go," and I was like, "Okay, we'll go then. I'm not going to force you to stay here, but at the same time, it's like a room full of people that want to celebrate
See,
you."
usually when I get there, I generally like it. It's the run up that I
Yeah.
feel worried about.
And
The
that's- you just-
anticipation.
Do you celebrate?
I absolutely.
birthday?
I absolutely love to be the center of it.
Because I think I've celebrated your birthday.
But yeah, I'll have people over. on
Not
my
with
birthday.
you, but like on your birthday, I always
Yeah.
You've gone, Michael.
I erect my little statue. I sing my
Thank
song.
the Lord for Michael on this day.
Hallelujah.
I turn to my
What was
wife. I say, "I'm busy today.
No,
This
clear
is
my
Michael's day."
schedule. It's MCK day.
I have no problem being the center of attention on
Yeah.
my birthday or other days. I like it.
Yeah.
I do. I don't
No
want to like it,
problem.
but I do.
Yes, problem, but you do it anyways. And
Yeah.
big problem, and it stops you from doing it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the center of attention on someone else's day. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to steal someone else.
At my
I'd be
birthday, you
open
showed
to
up
it.
singing that song.
Yeah, I said everyone be quiet. I'm going to sing Javert's Suicide.
Yeah, it was good. It was really. It was.
Yeah.
Good. It
Which
was
also gets stuck in my head, and then I also think about it.
It's a good tune. Yeah,
can
one
relate.
time my son was at a chess tournament, and they had a parents and friends chess tournament at the same time. And there's like long stretches at a chess tournament where like, you know, your kid isn't playing, or even when they are playing, you can't watch, so you're just sitting in a room. So I went and participated in this parents and friends chess tournament, and I won.
Whoa,
So,
whoopsie.
so I had this huge. They gave me a enormous trophy,
Hell yeah.
but then I walk in. I have the trophy.
You
So then-
okay?
so then-
I'm already. This is already so stressful because I'm assuming your son did not have a trophy.
He didn't. I don't know if he definitely didn't have a trophy at that time. I don't remember
Okay.
how he did in that particular tournament.
He goes, honestly, I didn't even think about him that weekend. That weekend was about me. I can't
Yeah, my birthday was 4 months from then, so I was already thinking about me.
You're talking about my big trophy day. I don't know what he was doing.
I'm sorry, was my son there? I don't even.
You're
This
talking about that
actually
guy
sucks.
that.
Okay, this sucks. Okay, it sucks now. So I walked into the room where like my son and his team and all these kids are, and everyone sees me with this giant trophy, and everyone's like, "Woo!" clapping for me, and like his chess coach is like, "Oh my god!" And that was like I didn't mean to be
Like a no,
my time
I
right
want to,
then.
please. I meant to. I just forgot to. I haven't been out to my car yet where I was going to put it.
Exactly.
Where I was going to place it on the hood, glued.
I was gonna speed so an officer would ask me about it.
I actually think that's on the organizers because that's such
Give
a
a tiny
foreseeable
trophy. Yes.
outcome.
Yeah.
That you, if you're going to, when I'm in favor of the tournament for the friends and family. That's cool. But I think don't do the trophy because obviously whoever wins it is going to have
The
that
name of
experience.
the tournament is essentially got people whose day it is not. So
Yes.
you cannot give them a giant
Yeah,
trophy
don't
for
celebrate
winning
me.
the. Yeah. Yeah, totally. So
So there we have that.
that's chess tournaments. Check.
You play chess? You ever
No,
played the chess?
I actually have never even played checkers, and I don't. I'm not a strategic person, and I
Really?
don't know. No.
I
I'm
feel like you're-
averse. I'm strategy averse.
You're against strategy.
Unless it's about a common goal working to, let's say, in a video game, extract the target from I can work on, but I don't like strategically, I don't see steps ahead, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I don't like going like, oh, I'm being outthought. I go, oh, fuck. If you've watched any, like my Celebrity Jeopardy, I keep running into the issue of like, I forgot to strategize to win.
Yeah.
I'm just here I want to answer all the questions.
Oh wait,
I want
to
to play the game.
about Celebrity Jeopardy.
Probably,
Is
unless
it fun or
it
is it
hurts.
not fun?
It's so fun.
Okay.
It's so fun.
First of all, great work. I understand what you're saying. Answering the questions, crushing it.
It's the most fun part. I'm there to play.
Do you know about Celebrity Jeopardy?
I'm aware of the program.
Okay, well,
you
Katie's
were
been
on
on
it.
it
I'm
twice.
gathering from this, and you're saying this when you're saying you're not thinking strategically. You're not thinking about like bouncing around from categories to
No,
find the daily
I'll
double.
look for daily doubles, but I don't think about my wagering strategy for Final Jeopardy. I don't have like I don't like, and also when it came to anytime I got a daily double, it was just sort of based off what I was
Like,
feeling.
here's a number
was
that
like,
I thought
5
of.
sounds right. I could probably risk 5. It wasn't like, oh, you should take this percentage of your in order to move ahead from the, and so I just don't. It doesn't.
And it's
all
affected
that.
the outcome.
Yes, it has affected the outcome multiple times. Okay, so I
Like,
just
could-
keep kind
with-
of fucking it up
which
front of everyone.
which celebrity defeated you?
Mina Kimes, this most
A
recent
close-
time,
a
who
close
went
friend
on,
of
a
yours.
close friend of mine who went on to win the entire thing. So
See,
it
that's what
ends
you
up
want.
being-
That's what you
exactly.
want.
And I love her, so great. We also both had we both had the worst games of our Jeopardy career. In the commercials, we kept turning to each other and going like, "We look so stupid. We can't get anything right." And so we
But
both
then
like
she
stumbled
won
to the
that,
finish
and
line.
you
She
you
strategically
easily could have won it.
Yes, Michael. Yes, Michael.
No, I meant that as a compliment.
Yes, Michael. Okay.
You could have won it if you wagered differently. That's
If I had
what- that's
wagered,
what we're-
and I thought I was learning the lesson of the mistake I made last time, which was that I pushed it all in and then ended up getting it wrong. And if I had just said nothing, I would have kept the amount of money that I had and I would have won. This time I tried to do that and then I went, don't make that mistake twice. So I changed it to 0. I was the only one who got it right. But Mina got it wrong and had wagered the right amount that if she lost that, she would
She was
still
still
win. And I didn't. It was
I'm
very
loss
stupid of
averse.
me.
I have a lot of
It's-
sympathy for you.
What I wanted
You
to
know
say
yourself
about this
very well.
that I think you will appreciate is that we watched that episode, felt as though you should. We felt by right as a family that you should have won, and Willa said, "I hate Mina Kimes."
Oh no!
It happened,
We
and I was like,
can't.
no, she's. I don't know her at all, but I was
Right.
like, she's friends with Katie and Pablo. Willa knows both of you and
Yeah.
likes both of you. Like she's super cool, but Willa
Yeah,
is
that's really
Team
sweet.
Katie in a
Oh,
hardcore
she's not
way.
Willa. Oh, that's really, really sweet. I love your kids. Your kids are so sweet.
Right away, she was like, I'm not a fan. And I was
No,
like, no, I
don't
think
like
you would
her.
like her.
No, she would. She would.
I
She's
actually
just
thi-
very competitive.
I think
It's
that's
hard to
more
lose.
important than winning. I would rather win Willa's favor than a game.
Everything
actually,
that
I'll take
every aspect of Mina being like, I prepared in this way and that way, Willa had already established a dislike of her at that point, and so everything Mina said, she was like,
wow.
well, that's actually even more annoying.
That's really
actually
funny.
worse.
There was like a post-show
really
interview
funny.
where she talked about her strategy.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Wow.
She has a podcast, so she talked about it after. But it was like she
Oh.
studied the. She did what you should do, but that no other celebrity would ever do. Celebrity Jeopardy is always like, oh, if you even make it to the end, because a lot of people just get. It's like a. And I met my match of person who took it too seriously, and she took it seriously in exactly the way I didn't, and I blew it. But it's so fun. It's so fun playing Jeopardy because you can't really recreate it at like a party or whatever, because somebody has to like write the questions. The questions have to be good enough, and then also someone has to host it, and you don't have the tech. It's really hard to get like buzzer tech, so it's like you can hit a table, but then it always devolves into an argument where you're like, I hit the table first, it was me. It's not the same. So being able to just go up there a couple times and go like, what is correct answer? And
Yeah.
like was so cool and so fun.
It's
just
incredible
I do wish I didn't lose.
that is a game.
Yeah.
That someone walked into an office and pitched that, and they were like, yeah, we'll try it. Like, doesn't it seem like a last resort idea?
We're going to greenlight that to be the most popular game show of all time. And the premise being it's a trivia show where the question is the answer. Like
Yeah.
that's the
it.
pitch, right?
And that
I think originally something about it was a little more complicated that they then were like, well, that doesn't make sense, and they ended up losing it, but I don't remember what
What's
it
the
was.
explanation for daily double? Because I remember that feeling I joked about that being a weird thing, and someone was like, "Actually, it's
I'm sure
from,
they're fans.
It's from like horse racing or something."
I'm
Oh,
sure.
I have no idea.
I'm sure that it is.
I hosted a trivia show for the New Yorker Festival. last year.
Okay, brag.
And at the time, they asked me to host it, and I said I'd love to. And at the festival, Ken Jennings was also present, and I thought, well,
He
this
was
is
participating in the trivia?
no, he was
You better hope
participating
not.
That'd be fucking
in
crazy.
It's over for all you hoes.
It was the show was called "Watch Ken Jennings Murder Two People."
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, sure, I'll do it. But I was like, this is so weird that there's a trivia show. Ken Jennings is here,
Yeah.
and it has nothing to do with it.
It's like playing a pickup basketball game in front of like a basketball, and you're like, "This is embarrassing. Did you want to do it? I didn't mean to."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why is
You come
DeMarcus
do it.
Cousins here? I don't want him to see me do
Please
this.
don't watch me do
Cam
this.
Thomas is over there by himself, not playing the. But after then at the after party though, I was talking to Ken Jennings, and he said, "Oh, I heard you filled in for the trivia thing. Thank you so much for doing that. I wish I could have done it." I was like, "Of course," because I had no idea that I was the backup. I was like, "That makes way
That's
more
it.
sense."
I'm remembering now. You've been on Jeopardy too.
What?
I've never been on Jeopardy.
Kind of, haven't you?
I've been a question,
That's cool.
an answer.
That's pretty
Hey, that's
I've been an answer,
really cool.
a question.
Like you would
Which
say.
one is it?
You know
It's
what I'm saying.
important?
You know
Which
what
one
I'm
is
saying.
it?
You
It's
know
the
what I'm
one,
saying.
a clue. You've been a clue.
I've
Been a clue. Like you would
And
say
what was-
whatever
what
for
was it?
600 and then
What
be
was it?
his cartoons.
I have a cartoon that
Yeah.
I've
Introduce me to it.
As all embarrassing stories begin, I have a cartoon. I have a cartoon that is a Jeopardy joke, and I think the category was Jeopardy in culture, maybe. So it was like, it was like featured in a movie or something like that. And one of them was my cartoon because it was in the New Yorker magazine.
That's neat.
What was the cartoon?
Say it now.
The cartoon is a.
Oh, here we go. This
is
magazine ran a 2022 cartoon.
Oh,
in
look
which
at
a
this.
surgeon
Douglas!
says, time of death, 7:31 p.m., which means we missed Jeopardy for nothing.
It's not laugh out
That's
loud, and that's
great.
fine. But it's all.
That's great.
Something I didn't realize with that, because it says 7:31, is that makes that cartoon only works in certain time zones,
Certain markets.
and there
too.
was a lot of confusion where people were like 7:31, like what? Like, because I think in some places it goes on at
Sometimes
like,
it's at 8. Sometimes it's.
and then sometimes it's like 4 or
Yeah.
something, right?
I think some places also it's before or it's after Wheel.
which is crazy.
Yeah, which is wild.
Disagree.
Why? No, actually, I'm trying to think if I would prefer it the other, because it would be like a warm up for Jeopardy.
I think you should end on the stronger one. I think that you have Jeopardy, which is the better show, and then
Yeah,
all
I
of a sudden
just
it's like
skip
now it's
Wheel,
Wheel of Fortune.
And I
like
skip it.
yeah,
Every time on the end of my DVR when it goes, Will, I'm like, get out of here.
it's America's game. It's not
Not
mine.
for me.
There's got to
especially
be
ever
Celebrity
since-
Wheel too, right?
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah.
What guys? Celebrity Jeopardy is a dumbed down Jeopardy. What
All right.
possibly could? No offense,
No,
sorry.
it is.
What could Celebrity Wheel of Fortune is the clue? Is it just one letter?
It's
What could it possibly? How can you dumb down?
My theory
how can you
is
make
that
Wheel of
I
Fortune
think they don't
less?
I don't think you have to. I don't without offending anyone. I don't think you have to dumb down Wheel of Fortune.
I think you're right.
You
I
think
don't-
you just leave it
I think
at its
it
current
is
level?
more of a anybody from anywhere can come play Wheel of Fortune. When you're like, I'm a mom in Kentucky, and I like it's you know what I'm saying? It's less
Yeah.
of it's more of a chance game. It's more of a guess. It's easier to
Gotcha.
play.
The presence of celebrities is what makes it Celebrity Wheel of
Right.
Fortune.
You're less likely to be like, he's a computer
The
scientist.
reason they have to
from-
make it dumber for Celebrity Jeopardy is because like nobody would say yes to get out there and get fucking owned.
Wait.
Hey, come look how much this celebrity doesn't know about any war.
I know this is so. We've all probably already seen this, but have you seen Andy Richter mop the floor with Wolf Blitzer?
Yes.
I have.
That okay.
Yes.
We don't need to play.
I
it
don't
up.
remember
Yes.
It's
Also, I feel like Hassan had a really bad Celebrity Jeopardy where I was just like, oh, I thought you
Wouldn't
would
expect
know
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I went like,
maybe it's like buzzer trickiness.
Could be.
A lot of people blame the buzzer.
be.
And I think
but buzzer is tricky. But
you don't have this, but people freeze the fuck up too. You get there and
Yeah,
you're like, I
no,
think I'm going to be good at this, and then the lights are on. You're like, oh shit.
I did have it this last time.
You did, really?
I had one of those. Yeah.
Huh.
Where I just guessed too early. It's you know what? We've moved on.
Is that the
and-
yips? Is that what we call the yips?
Yeah, the twisties, so to speak.
Oh, the
Yeah,
twisties.
it wasn't so bad. I bounced. I mean, I lost, but I wasn't like, oh no, like mentally spinning. It was fine. I just like I took in information wrong and jumped the gun, and then I went like, why did I say that? That was so stupid.
That really feels like a nice level of fame, though. Celebrity Jeopardy to be like right
Famous
there.
enough to go. I didn't have to take the test to be here. I get to play the game. They make the questions easier for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I
But
get
you're
to
not
play
getting,
for
like,
a charity.
mauled in
I
the
get to
street.
make a bunch of money. Yeah, no, I've not. I've
Ooh,
had
yeah. Who's your charity?
nobody. This time I played for Trevor Project,
Great.
which I thought was good because this was the year that that when I heard over the summer, I think was when that came out, the story that they were getting rid of specialized services for LGBTQ kids on the suicide hotline, which I feel like I've brought up now too many times, but it is
Who can
988
relate?
is the number. But I just pictured like, a young kid questioning their own identity at the end of, they're thinking about doing something drastic, calling up and getting somebody who's not sympathetic to the life that
And that was federal. They pulled federal
yeah,
funding.
they
Is that-
pulled
okay.
federal funding from it, and they like left it to Trevor Project to do. So I was like, that's why I wish I won them more.
gotta make
But,
it even
they
tougher.
get money either way.
It's like, sorry for the $25,000.
They get money either way.
That's true. They
You
still
did a
got
good
money.
thing. It's a good, did a good
Yeah,
thing.
not again. It was probably like $25,000 or something.
a lot of money.
Just-
Are there other game show? Are there other competition shows that any of we would want to be
play.
on?
Family Feud, I'm really into. I think he's Steve Harvey in that role, one of our best.
I listened
game
to
show
Steve
hosts.
Harvey doing stand up on a road trip recently, and I about lost my mind laughing so
Yeah,
hard.
he's
I was
entertaining.
I was caterwauling. I was screaming. I was laughing so
A
hard.
master. I've never watched him do stand up.
I didn't watch him either. I heard it.
I'm just yes Andy.
And it might be like his first set. You know what I mean? Maybe he was he
yeah.
was never beautiful again, but he was
But
beautiful then.
he's a very entertaining host. I would choose Family Feud as well because it would be so fun to bring your family. That's so fun.
Yeah.
And there's really not a lot of. I'm trying to think of any
In
other.
Family
things.
Feud, you're trying to guess what other people have guessed.
And
Right?
that's the
it's-
hard part,
and
is
it- and
you've
it's-
gotta, like,
there's no
think
way
like
that's
an
true,
idiot.
right?
Yeah, you've
there's no
got-
way that those are actual surveys.
I mean, kind
Survey-
of, because
you think
every now and
so?
then you'll get like answers that's got like they've got 10 responses and the last like 4 just have one person, and it just makes me go like, that was a dumb thing one person thought.
I know, but sometimes they're so. Sometimes the number one answer is so unthinkably dumb.
Like,
Well, I can't think of. I mean,
You think it's
don't
fake?
make me recall Family
I
Feud
know,
moments.
but couldn't we
But
all?
last night there was a. I also would want to play Survivor.
Yes.
That's not a game show. It's a
You?
reality show. But I would love to play Survivor.
I would love to play Survivor. Okay.
I haven't watched Survivor in a lot of seasons, and I'm talking like my family used to sit down and watch the
Yeah, sure.
first
Appointment
season.
television.
and,
Oh, the
like,
first
second,
Hatch.
first season, second season. I feel like we were watching those. Are they still doing rice? Is it still all about the rice?
It's
all
not
they
all
eat
about the
is
rice, but rice is a big part.
Rice was
for
all
sure.
there. I remember that first season, they all came home, ate, and were like, you cannot eat after eating rice exclusively for however long they're
because you're
there.
like stomach
Your
ache.
stomach just goes like, what? Everything went through them. That's a lasting memory for me from Survivor.
That's what I took
So
from
no, I
Survivor.
would not be doing
There was a
that.
guy that pooped his pants on this season, and it was.
I feel
I'm
bad
actually super self-conscious now because I do think
that you're gonna poop your pants.
I already have. I'm not moving.
Today.
I'm not moving just
Yeah.
because as soon as I
you
get
won't
up,
smell it till you move, and
no,
then
no,
it'll
no.
release.
There's like friction and heat.
Yeah.
I think categorically there's nothing less entertaining than someone talking about a reality show you don't watch. So even though I brought up Survivor,
You want to stop talking
I'm
about
like, I'm pulling the
it?
ripcord
Okay,
on this one.
dying to stop talking
That's-
about it. What
that's-
about Naked and Afraid?
I never
Are
watched
we
that
all
one.
doing this? What's going on here? Hey.
I've never seen Naked and Afraid, but that's one where they
Crazy.
drop them in the woods and they're naked and I guess they're scared.
Well, you would be too if you were naked in the woods with a stranger.
I'm afraid when I'm clothed.
and they have
Clothed
to
and
like
afraid.
make a shelter and get along. It's usually like a man and a woman.
Oh,
Although
it's
I
not. It's
do-
more than one person.
I do. Yeah, it's 2 people that like meet naked. Each of
What
them
the
were
hell?
allowed to bring one tool. So like some people bring like water purifier tablets. Some people bring whatever the thing is called that helps you make a fire that lights a.
I'd bring
the
an iPod.
spark.
We need energy.
flint or something?
We need fun.
Yeah, something like that. I think there's restrictions. So I think it's like
Yeah,
you
I'd bring
can
a
choose
boat.
like a knife. I'd bring a way out. I'd bring a map.
We
I'd bring
figured
my
it out.
clothes. Anyway.
Helicopter.
I bring my house.
And then they have to survive for I wish I remember, but they change every season all the time with like XL. So I think it's like 18 days.
And they all get like infected. I saw
And then
one
on the
where like
18th day, they have to find their way out. They get a map. They've got to whatever, walk, hike, whatever as a team. And it's a man and a woman, I believe, usually. Sometimes, again, they do like XL, where it's 5 people and they got to last 2 months or something. But it's for no money. It's just
What do
to
you-
say
what?
you did it. You just do it and go like, And then they go, her PSL, which is like your primitive survival rating, I believe. And they go like, has gone up a insulting amount, 0.1. And it's a fake number they made up and gave her or him. And that's all you get at the end, is that your PSL goes up or down based on how you
I actually,
did.
I mean, you're saying this isn't good. My PSL hasn't changed.
That's
ever.
true.
I would do anything to get that thing up even a half point.
I think
take
my
those clothes off.
PSL is a flat 0.
For sure.
none.
Same. And sometimes you get an asshole. I mean, they're all naked, so everybody has one. But I mean, like,
Come on.
sometimes a girl comes in and the guy is just like, yeah, I know everything and how to do everything. And she's like, this is going to rule.
I would love it if I showed up and if I'm on a show where the premise is I have to survive for 2 weeks with this person, I showed up and they said, I know everything. I'd be like, perfect.
You wouldn't feel guilty you weren't pulling your weight?
Not if they're as excited as they are.
Yeah.
The person you're describing.
What if they're doing it wrong? What if they're saying they got it, they don't let you help, and they're doing it wrong?
I think I would try to find humor in it. I think that's a fun, because that's a really fun character to watch. Someone who thinks they know what they're doing and they don't, that's a fun character to watch.
Asher dies
From
in
the
10
comfort
minutes.
of my couch. From the comfort of my couch, it is very fun to watch. But watching that person that has to deal with it,
Have you watched it a lot?
it's one of those shows that's like ridiculousness. It's on all day on some channel. So sometimes if I'm just looking for background noise for the TV.
Are they ever hooking up?
Now, I think once or twice the woman has maybe been like getting bad vibes from this and they've had to do something about that.
Never in a good way.
And then I do think maybe once in a good way, it was like a single guy and a single girl and it like got really cold and they had to get close. But I do know, I'm hesitant to say because I don't know for sure if it's ever happened in a good way. And I vaguely remember that it may have happened.
I was trying to have a fun
and you've
question.
got to
and
assume
was a
it
bad
happens
question.
in a bad
Well, there is
way,
a show
'cause
where it
that's-
happens in a good way, which is the British reality show where they all stand in the pods and then they, I forget what it's called.
You've seen this because our mutual friend makes us watch it.
Who?
What kind of friends you got?
You haven't watched this with Natasha and Bo? Shout out Natasha and
Bo.
I actually have
Pause.
watched this with Natasha and Bo, but I had already watched it prior
Can I
to
know what
watching
it is?
The show is.
Hang on. Quick.
We're talking about Natasha and Bo.
I don't know them. Are those the
you'd love
bad
them.
guys on
You'd
the
love
moose?
They're the bad guys on the moose. Say
Rocky
no more.
and Bullwinkle?
Yeah.
Moose.
Okay. The show is a British show, and Douglas, can you find out the name of this show? It's a dating
Naked
show.
Attraction.
Wait, he had it already.
That's it.
Douglas.
No, it's just always up there.
Douglas has been watching Naked Attraction this whole time and just moved the window over.
Yes, perfect.
PSR.
Oh.
PSR, thank you. Sorry,
My
I basically.
PSR has gone up a lot. Sorry, I thought you were saying pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
That's it.
Primitive
In this
survival
show, it's a
rating.
dating show where a man or woman comes out, and whatever. I think is it always hetero? Well, whatever.
No, it's not.
Okay, so whatever gender they're attracted to, there are 5 contestants. 5? Whatever. Let's say 5 contestants, and they expose the contestants' bodies piece by piece.
No,
And based on their bodies,
thank you.
fully naked, fully
No,
nude. You're gonna
thank
see. You're
you.
gonna see balls.
Right
You're gonna
now?
see microbiome. No, not right
Let's
now.
pull them up.
But you're gonna see biome. You're gonna
Okay.
see it all.
Yeah.
They decide the
You can see the micro.
the part. No, I think you can. I know how the body works. The contestant. Or
microscope.
They choose them based off of their body. This
Fully on
goes
body.
against
Well,
everything
eventually
I-
they hear them say one thing, and there's also like a skill.
Oh my Christ!
But they analyze every aspect of. So like when it comes up, the host will take the person who's picking
Who
and be
came up
like,
with this?
"Do you like a long ball sack?" And then they like talk about whether or not. So you're like talking about the body very.
I think a couple
clinically.
sororities got kicked off campus for doing this. While I
And
was
something
there.
that I will say is, I guess, refreshing is it's all kinds of bodies.
Okay.
It's not like.
But so
you're
they're
seeing,
being
like,
mean about all
5
types of bodies?
They're not really mean. They'll just express a preference.
They'll go, oh, I usually like when someone's middle of their body doesn't look like fucking shit.
Yeah, I like kind of a crooked guy.
I like it when he's more good than this, usually. I'm into whatever's better than this.
I'm talking about the show like I like it. I hate this show. I actually hate it. It makes me so uncomfortable. And Natasha and Bo, whom I love, and may listen to this podcast. I love you guys, but whenever I go over there, they make me. It's kind of a bit now, and it
How
started
many seasons are there?
1,000 million.
yeah.
If I had
What?
to guess,
The thing that
Is
breaks
it
my
still
heart.
running?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We get it late because it's British and
Right.
we get it on Netflix. The thing that breaks my heart is that almost everyone has intense razor burn because they're like shaving right before the show. And
Right.
it's just like someone needs to tell them, hey, totally get that you might want to.
Be hairless.
I totally, like here's how you do that in a way. It feels very much like haircut right before the wedding where it's
Right,
like,
where you're
oh,
going,
this isn't
shoot.
the first time to dye your hair. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah.
And it
Yeah.
just breaks my heart. I wish someone would.
I want to also say about Natasha and Bo to give them
Please,
one
if we
more thing
could.
about 2 people who aren't on the podcast and people who are watching this podcast don't know. is that the reason that they feel empowered to force me to watch this show that I don't like is one time I drove back with them from a wedding and I forced them to listen to the entire original Broadway cast recording of the musical The Full Monty.
Okay, it was going to really matter which musical it was. I don't think I've ever heard the music
And
from
they
The
were
Full
mad about it.
Monty.
They were mad about it. And I was David Yazbek, if you're watching, I love The Full Monty. I love it. But they didn't love it. They were mad about it. So I think they feel empowered to show me naked attraction.
They're taking vengeance on you.
For years
still.
and years, for the rest of my life, probably.
Full Monty was a movie that became a musical or a musical that became a movie?
Movie first, then
Right,
musical.
because remember, it changed. People were like, they hang dong. Right? Isn't that what everybody was saying?
Is that a phrase that
Isn't
people
what
said?
I thought. Where they were like,
dong.
you see it. Don't you see it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
I thought that
saw
like
it.
shocked the world. I used to read Entertainment Weekly when I was little.
Yeah.
Like that.
I used to flip to the fun parts where they would go like hot or not or whatever those were called. I loved it. And I remember
and the
going, but
phrase you remember
Full
seeing
Monty
is
was like, yo,
they
they hang
hang-
dong.
they
They definitely
hang
didn't say
dong.
that. I just remember everybody going, wow, because otherwise, why would I know that movie exists? Was it it didn't win.
I think it was actually it's like a
Awards?
one of the like a movie that so they spent no money to make that became kind of a huge success.
I think it's because they
The
Hang
dong.
dong because they hang
showed
dong.
Ween.
I actually don't remember if they show their.
I
showed
saw it as a
Ween.
They
kid.
probably do in the Broadway
Do
musical.
they show Ween in Full Monty the movie? Is
Douglas.
The search, Doug. Is the Doug I would like? I mean, the search I would like you to do.
Ooh, that's the Doug I would
Go
like.
on, Doug. And
I wanted to say that in the Broadway musical, they do get fully naked, but they backlight them so
Bullshit.
fucking hard
Show
at the
me your
moment
penis.
that you can only see. It's almost the silhouette's almost blown out.
now that doesn't look like what. Yeah, the movie.
They show fake things.
Full Monty movie. It's a really good movie.
What does that say? Including sight of a penis enlarger device as well as brief buttock. Is it singular buttock?
Brief buttock. So that's a single cheek, I think.
I guess one cheek. One cheek is a
Okay.
buttock.
Well,
A movie about strippers
Wow.
with one cheek.
I mean, do we see peen in Magic Mike?
No, I don't think so.
Crazy. How often?
We see it in our
rarely
mind's eye,
ever
though.
Seeing, I think we saw it in one of the seasons of not Pretty Little Liars. What was the Nicole Kidman one that has like the
Big Little Lies.
I
Big
think we
Little
saw
Lies.
some
Oh, I
penis
love
in
Big
that.
Little Lies.
I think we saw some penis in that.
We
Yeah.
saw penis in Michael Fassbender's movie called
Penis Man.
Penis Man. Did you see that?
Penis
it's good.
Bender?
It's good. The
No, what's
title's
it?
crazy.
Right, but it's to
really
get-
good.
It's after Peter Penis Man, who was one of the original porn stars.
That's
Yeah.
right. He invented it,
Yeah.
from what I heard. Where else are we seeing peen? Just this is what I was told the podcast was.
This is Peen Talk.
Yeah, no, we've entered. Can we just put up the
see
graphic up for penis time?
Penis in Heated Rivalry, I think. I'm pretty
remember.
sure.
I haven't seen all of Heated
I
Rivalry.
mean, Game of Thrones
You
had penis.
really should. Oh yeah, there was, but it was never penis. That I was like, yay! It was always like, okay,
I'm
either
gonna
something
cut
bad was
this off
happening to it, or like
and
it
throw
was
it
having sex
across
with
the
its
room.
sister.
Oh,
It was
okay.
never like, okay. It was always like, what's about to happen? To
I'm
the
gonna feed this penis to a dog that's gonna be eaten by another dog.
brutal. Whoa, when do you think I did whatever that is?
I don't know. Maybe
It's not good for what we've been talking about today. That's just like a dog scratch, I think.
No, I think you probably just scratched yourself. I mean, we talked about microbiome at the beginning. This made you very uncomfortable. That could be a scratch from there.
I'm
from that
covered
time.
in wounds at all times.
Yeah,
I
me
got
too.
bruises and wounds,
Oh, I
constant,
got
eczema.
I got eczema. You have eczema?
That's what this on the bottom is.
Did
but
I know
not
that?
what this is. Mine. I don't mention it because it doesn't happen that often, and I feel like if you're at a point where you're like, I'm really going through it, I don't go same because I just get it. What the worst is when I get it on my eyes. I really like to not leave the house.
do you
during
put
those.
a something?
I put goopy stuff on it, but
Did a
like
doctor give it to you?
yeah.
Yeah.
A doctor gave it to someone who gave it to me.
You're getting
tend to-
secondhand goop?
I have to go to the doctor. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. Which is crazy, the amount of money I spend on health insurance, so that if I have to go, I can
Go all
go.
the time.
I
just don't
fucking
like-
love going to the doctor.
I would go every day.
I don't.
Go every day. I would. I would
I
go
would start
every
every
day
day with it if I could.
I would also
Really?
go every day. I love
My
going to the
doctor kicked me out. I was taking too long the other day. She said, we have to stop. You can make another appointment if you need to.
Oh, White Lotus, we saw penis. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
was it
wonderful.
Steve Zahn's real penis?
I don't think it was.
Steve's real Zahn, if you will. Steve's real Zahn. Hey, do we have to end this podcast? Do we need to talk about something else?
We have a segment.
Oh, wait a
Should we do
second.
our segment that ends it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's
Here comes
my
our
homework.
Yeah, did you do it?
Yeah, but I had all the proper nouns and stuff in my mind that now they might be gone, but I'm ready.
That's okay. Yeah.
Do you want to go first, second, or third?
First is
Well,
good.
we all do it.
We all do it.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, no, you're not alone in this.
But then what if you guys do it and then after I do it and yours are 10 seconds and mine was 6 minutes?
That's
I think
okay.
I
That's
think I
actually
should
part
go,
of it.
but I shouldn't go last.
The last time Asher,
Which might be the next time chronologically.
which might be the next time. The other time, a different time.
The only other episode.
That's what we should call it, a different time. Okay. Anyway, Asher's was incredible. He had nothing. He presented something. He said, "How about this?" And we
Okay.
just looked at it, and that was it.
Okay.
And it was wonderful. Not a
Great.
criticism.
I would describe it as not wonderful, but that is what
I
it is.
thought
Is
it was
this a
wonderful.
monologue or can we discuss? Is it a
No,
discuss?
it's
I
always
just
a
didn't know if
discuss.
this was you guys were trying to do your Las Culturistas. This was your minute I go. I have to give
No,
if this is my subway
We're
take.
not setting a timer.
Are you guys subway taking? Do I have to?
No, it's not.
100% disagree. This is something different.
No, the only thing that this has in common with those things is we will say, "I don't think so, honey," ding dong, and then we'll say 100% disagree. But
Great.
other than that, it's totally different.
Perfect.
No, we just say,
talking to this Metro
Wait, do we
card.
did we have a do you still have this, Douglas, for full throated endorsement? Do you still have Hang on a second. Wait just wait a second. Watch Douglas land this plane.
Hockey? Anybody in here care about hockey?
I cared about it in the Olympics. I cared about it a lot in the
I
Olympics.
know, we got the worst Stanley Cup possible. Where did I choose?
I tried to leave after the second period of a hockey game once because I thought it was over, and then someone said it's 2:30 because it's 3,
Yeah, it
which is a weird. That's not there. It is
not normal.
Full-throated endorsement.
Full-throated endorsement.
Holy shit, dude.
So this is a segment where we offer a full-throated endorsement of anything at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Full-throated endorsement.
So
Right. And normally the only thing I offer a full-throated endorsement of is my husband.
My dog.
wow.
Wait a second. Did I just high five something I didn't mean to high five?
You know, once every
Cut
3
that out.
months.
Cut that out. Cut this whole thing out. Cut this all.
Who
Cut the
goes?
whole.
You
Cut the
pick.
whole episode.
Put
Who
it back
goes?
in.
You. It's
Goes
you.
Me first.
Yeah, you first.
Do you want me to do like an intro?
I don't
for
want to
you?
do anything.
I
Just
think
say
that's
the thing
good.
you're
I think it's great.
endorsing.
It's called Station 11. It's a mini series on HBO.
Oh.
And it is the greatest. What's wrong?
I love this. No,
What's
go,
wrong?
go.
And I don't think enough people like it because it came out when a pandemic was happening, and it's about a pandemic happening. But it was filmed before that, and it was based off a book that came out even before that. And it's one of the rare miniseries that exists as itself and is perfect. And also, it's a book adaptation that I went and read the book after watching the show and was shocked to learn that one of my favorite character in the show was not in the book at all.
Ooh, which
and so
character?
it was like an Jeevan. And so it was like an adaptation of the book that somehow added to the book without changing it. And I just think it's perfect. I've watched it fully through, twice. I probably watched it 2.5. It's such a good, but it came out at the worst possible time.
And
we were all going
you're also
through.
a deep watcher. When you
I'm
watch, you're
obsessed.
taking notes.
I love TV. I love TV.
I absolutely love this program. This program, can I say?
Yeah,
I
sure.
absolutely loved it.
You
My
watched
wife
it?
loved
It's
it.
perfect.
We
It's
loved it.
It's one of those shows that even when you go I don't understand what about this is resonating so deeply with me, and then when you watch it again, if you're a freak, it's just the layers of it are so deep and it's so interesting and profound and entertaining and heartwarming. And I just love it so much, and nobody
what a
ever
good
watches
one.
it.
What a good one. What's you got? You got an FTE?
I've got an FTE, Michael. My FTE, my full-throated endorsement is.
He's gonna say Station 11.
It is the Wikipedia article
Nice.
for the time George H.W. Bush threw up on the Japanese prime minister. Have you read this recently?
No,
Do you know?
I thought you were going to say the shoe, but I didn't. I wasn't ready for this. I
Shoe's
don't
probably a close second.
remember this.
You don't remember
I don't
that it
think
happened?
so, but say words and maybe they'll.
On January 8th, 1992, U.S. President George H.W. Bush vomited on the lap of Japanese Prime Minister Kiichi Miyazawa and briefly fainted during a state dinner in Tokyo. The article is called George H.W. Bush Vomiting Incident.
Whoa.
Doesn't that grab you? I love a good title.
Vomiting
So basically, he
incident.
goes to Asia. He's on a 12-day tour of Asia. He plays. It can't be pickleball. It has to be badminton or something. He plays some sort of doubles game with his wife Barbara against the against
The Japanese
Prime Minister and his
yes,
wife.
and his son, I think.
Son.
Okay.
They play doubles. Anyways, then that's like this
Doubles,
is
we
this
don't
is
know what.
this
Ping
is
pong,
and this is not what
badminton.
it's about.
Sure.
Wait, it was him and his wife Barbara, and then that evening there's a state dinner where there's 135 people, and this is on camera. You can watch this happen.
Let's.
Between the second and third course, says Bush, who had been scheduled to give remarks later, faints in his chair while vomiting. So it's not one after, it's simultaneous. Fainted in his chair while vomiting into Miyazawa's trousers.
Into the trousers?
Like he was holding them open.
Just like-
right in here. If you're gonna spew.
Yeah, you can go here.
Spew into this.
Just pockets full of George
Oh,
W's.
gross.
But
puke.
this is my favorite part. There are two things that I love about this. One, well, the whole thing. That's one. There are
Okay,
three things.
delicious.
The second thing is, Barbara Bush holds a napkin over his mouth until the Secret Service tap in.
Okay.
While still on the floor, so this point he's rolled onto the floor. Bush says to his personal physician, Burton Lee,
Who's there? They called him over.
quote,
Horrified.
roll me under the table until the dinner's over. Which is the most relatable, because I would want to do that too.
I'd be like, "Leave
make
me
me
here."
forget I exist.
Tell them I had to go.
The whole thing's
Once
on camera.
everyone has left, I will be leaving.
Just pull a pin out of a grenade and just throw it into the middle of the room.
Please kill everyone here so that I can exist. Because
Tell
I
them
feel horrendous.
Just tell them I'm dead.
Tell them I've died.
Asking them, saying roll me under the table until the dinner's over also implies he does not have the strength
No.
to roll himself.
And it can't be
He's in-
far. He
he's
was at
so-
the table when he passed out.
Right, so he's next to the table
And he needs to
without
be
the strength to
pushed.
roll underneath it.
Please
That's a single rotation.
Please push
That's
me.
one 360-degree roll.
I don't have the strength.
And I can lay here
Oh.
until it's over. I love that. And then
Puking at times you're not supposed to puke is tough.
it's tough.
It's pretty embarrassing.
I'm saying that in theory. I actually don't. I'm trying to think of a time I've puked.
I've puked in a purse. I've had to puke in my purse once. Had to. No
Got
other
to. Had to.
options.
Got to.
Was on the way to work and was hungover. Thought I was. I have the tendency. This is back when I was like, I don't really drink like this anymore. But once I puke once in the morning, you'd think that means it's over. That means it's just begun. And then every hour I will puke until something that I have yet to decide what it is. Sometimes it's like eating, but sometimes eating does not help. And then and so I thought I was in the clear. I was like, I took my last possible. I was in an Uber from Hoboken to Crowd Goes Wild. And I was like at Chelsea Piers and was starting to go like, something's coming.
Oh my God,
And then
the rinse.
so I just opened my purse and went like,
That's very chivalrous of you not to puke into the Uber.
because at that point I'd been puking for hours and all it was like water and some dry heaving. And so
Yeah,
I was
hell
just
yeah.
like trying to silently in the back of a morning Uber go like,
He can't hear you over his phone call. He's
just fully puking into a bag and then was like,
Yeah.
thank you. I'll get out here.
Thank you so much.
Morning,
Actually, this is
fine.
me. We're 6 miles from where you. This is it.
Right on this bridge is fine.
4 stars. 4 stars.
Great.
Thank you so much.
This is
He's on
easy
a
to
phone.
jump.
He's on speakerphone with everyone he's ever met, so he can't hear you.
But they really do maintain a. But then one time I was at a brunch and a guy was leaving the like all you can eat drink brunch. We're waiting. We just finally had been waiting all day. We're sitting at this big long table. He walks right by our table. Our food finally has just hit the table, and he walks by and pukes, but he put his hand over it, so it squirted out.
When you put your
All
thumb over the top of
our
a hose.
food. All over the table of food. We'd been waiting in line at a New York City brunch with 14 people. And it just project. And we all were like, you mother. I think I followed him outside and I was like, sit in it. Why are you doing this? It was not rational and you shouldn't react that way. But I was upset.
But it's understandable.
I was so hungry.
My full-throated endorsement is for the movie My Cousin Vinny. And if you haven't seen it yet, you fucked up. It's the best movie ever made. What's his name? Joe Pesci there's an argument to be made. This is sort of like a Skip Bayless way of putting this, even though it's maybe not
I
true.
wouldn't use him as the example.
There's an
of
argument to
struggle.
be made for Joe Pesci being the greatest actor of all time. And My Cousin Vinny fits right in there.
Yeah.
Because you're getting Casino, you're getting Goodfellas, and you're getting feelings, and you're getting laughs. Now he's playing the same guy kind of in all of
And
them.
Home Alone.
And Home Alone. and with honors. Not with honors. Let's forget with honors. But those movies, the breadth of feelings you will feel, not the spectrum of the characters, but the breadth of feelings that you will feel,
Which is an actor's job.
Unparalleled.
Right.
And My Cousin Vinny it's start to finish, rip-roaring.
Now,
hilarity.
Marissa Tomei won an Oscar.
Deservedly
an
so.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Was Joe Pesci nominated?
I don't think.
I don't think he was
Because
even nominated.
I heard there's an argument to be made that he's the best actor of all time.
Yeah, well, I
So
think
I'm sort of surprised he wasn't even
Has
nominated.
he ever been? Does he get nominated?
He's won.
He has.
I think
For
he had sort
Casino.
of a famously short. I think his speech was just like "thank you" and then he peaced out.
Nice.
Do you know my you don't know this. I thought Joe Pesci was bald until 2018.
Why?
Based off of.
Why do you think that?
I don't know why. I'm convinced that other people believe this and it's like a Mandela effect thing,
Okay.
but I haven't
Where are
found
they?
anyone else who thinks it.
Yeah.
Is the
I think it's
Mandela effect just you?
I think it's because in Home Alone,
They burn the top of his head?
burn the top of his head, and
Okay.
it's through a hat, I think.
Yeah.
This is how I remember it.
As somebody
so
who
you
played him
see
for
a bald head
Halloween-
through a hat.
Yes, it's
and so
seared onto his head.
I thought he was bald this forever.
Okay.
And then at some point around 2018 or something, I saw a movie. It was whenever The Irishman came out, and I was like, "Oh, he's wearing a piece in this." And then someone was like, "No, he's not." Like when
No, that's his
when
real
was
penis.
he? And I looked up. The only time he's ever been
Penis is up here.
he's wearing a penis.
He's got a penis on his
That's
head
his
for
real
some
penis.
reason.
He's hanging dong.
He's hanging. He's hanging dong.
Now you sound like the
That's
kids. The
that's
kids
Katie's
love that.
catchphrase.
Yeah. Hanging dong.
Well, he's not bald. Anyways,
No, he's not. He's not. You didn't think about him again until 2018. Home Alone and then 2018.
well, I can't justify this because I have seen other movies with him between that, and it didn't occur to me that he was. So I don't know what happened.
Right.
Would have been a big get for the community.
He
though.
is so funny in My Cousin Vinny, and I know he wasn't nominated. And Marissa Tomei is unparalleled in that movie, but he is so funny. Sorry.
Isn't this the
a good
movie your dad watched?
Recently, I was at my brother's house in Charleston with my entire family, and we were watching My Cousin Vinny as a family because probably I made everybody do it. And my dad had his phone out and was recording video of the movie that we were watching. He was watching. Do you understand what I'm saying? He had his phone out,
Yes.
and he was recording a video
Yes.
of the movie
Okay.
My Cousin Vinny that we were all watching.
So he could have it on his phone whenever he wants to watch it.
Yes, because he could have a wobbly video of some scenes of
Which
My
certainly
Cousin
wasn't,
Vinny.
because whenever you record your TV, you go, "Wow, my volume needs to be up way higher for this to translate."
Yeah.
So it definitely wasn't like rewatchable.
Absolutely unusable video.
Am
I don't know what.
Is this a memory I've invented, or is this real? That you have a video of him taking that video?
I did take a video of
Okay.
him taking that
That's-
video.
and I'm gonna need that video.
Because if I remember correctly, and Douglas, find this.
Hey, Douglas, pull this up.
If I remember correctly, he is delighted while filming it.
Oh,
He
is
is
he like
having the-
smiling and
He's
giggling?
having like a really good time.
It's
and I was
Thanksgiving.
Like,
He's wearing
I'm obsessed.
He's wearing a hat in the shape of a turkey.
Of course.
And my mom is in front of him, borderline sound asleep, and he is taking a video, and it's the happiest he's ever been in his entire life.
Wow. And what does that feel like?
He was just a perfect man. Watching my father experience joy, it feels
Yeah,
wonderful.
But the happiest he's ever been in his whole life, and like it's got
Yeah.
nothing to do
well,
with
he
you,
felt
like,
pretty
at
good when
all.
he won that trophy at your chest chamber.
Okay, I think we have to end the episode. Bye. The podcast is over.
Wait, Katie, do you have anything you want to plug?
I have a podcast called Casuals. It's twice a week. It's sports for people that don't necessarily think they like sports. Right? I don't know. It's sometimes when I say that, I go, that sounds crazy. But if like you've got a person that you know who you love that likes sports and you want to get into it, but you're bored by the rest of the others, then that's for you. You can find it on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. We just went full video. It's stressful. And I've got a radio show every day, but that's like that's in the weeds sports. So if you don't like sports, it's on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
I'll tell you something about that podcast and that radio thing. They're both pretty fucking great. Asher, I don't know if he likes them, but
I love
I
them.
think they
He hates
are.
them.
I think it's
said.
funny that they. No, I love it.
Okay, the podcast is over now. Bye.
Okay, bye.